Quick history on JMCanada. He is a Canadian player well known for his experience with Kid Cobra. He's very swift, very fast, and he uses the roasters to a very strong degree. He started off around the same time I did, and he's quickly climbed along with me to be one of the top players in the ARMS community, taking a tournament and coming second only to me, who I unfortunately ended up stealing. Well, not stealing, but I ended up taking that position as first in that, which gave me my second tournament win. So he's coming in with this with a lot of experience, a lot of skill, and a lot of knowledge on how this game works and how a lot of these matchups might be. Starts off being very patient, being very methodical, very key things to being able to play on Kid Cobra very excellently, and punishing a lot of what LShards is capable of doing. We are seeing a little bit of lag here, but it's not enough. It's not too much. We'll see based on how the players feel about it, but right now it just seems like a standard amount. JM taking the first round of this set with a decent amount of health lead. Really showcasing how powerful that roaster is, getting those 400 damage hits, along with the Slamamander getting the additional 110, and it being very capable of just sending LShards flying across the room, giving JM a lot of space to really just do what Kid Cobra does best, and get some real good ground and movement. This set is it's not the strongest when it comes to shield breakers, but it is a very powerful loadout for being able to get through shields if you can set yourself up well. Shards coming back strong, getting a light rush that didn't really connect, but a throw follow-up that does 200 damage. Calls that shield drop and is able to get the first round 2-0. Shelby, you stay for whatever you want. And that is JMCanada. Starting off similar to Rafa, being able to take 2 rounds and get the first set. The question is, will he be able to get those other 2 as well? Shelby, ARMS is actually a really good game, and there's a lot of really cool things going on in it. I would be more than happy to play it with you someday, if you ever did feel like it. That also said, if it's not your game, it's not your game. There's a little thing I say about there's so much media out in this world these days. You could literally choose one theme of one type of media, and you'll probably be set for life. Let's continue with this game though, with JM and LShards both starting off very strong in this second set. Both knocked down to about half health, a little bit below now, below 30%, both ready with Rush 2. Misses that final pivotal hit to be able to end it with the Rush, and is now in a position where LShards might be able to take this back. Does shield that Rush though, and is able just to safely connect a Slamamander right around that Megatongue and take the first round. We start off both players going for the ever popular pineapple grab. Shards following it up, doing a little bit of a light attack in between, but the main connections were 2 grabs. JM responding with a grab of his own. These two really like each other and want to find some really close, get really close and personal with it. Oh, the pineapple is 2 rings? I've known it as the pineapple grab. LShards coming back very strong though, getting those grabs. while he may have been equal to JM in terms of the amount of grabs, his are far more powerful, do far more damage. Recognizes that JM was probably going to grab to start with, and is able just to pop off a rush and punish that. JM though, responding with a rush of his own, balancing out the health pool of both players. Both of the rushes, very different, but both play out very similarly in terms of their potential to shield break and in terms of the damage that they are capable of doing. So we're, in a lot of ways, we are kind of seeing two sides of the same coin. Except for, of course, the fact that they're very different characters that play very differently. Both players very low on health. Anything can really happen here. LShards goes for that rush, tries to go for a shield break, maybe something that can connect and end things out, close things out. Gets a little too close and JM dives out of the way, pops his own rush, getting it charged up, and takes the second set.